your ass on today. Oh man. Hold on, Ma. What you trying to do so I can set it up? Oh, what you wanted me to do again? I don't know what I don't know exactly what formation you want me to do because do I run it? Do I run it? Do I run that offense? Send me the invite. Or you want me to send it to you? All right, let me do this so I can play this nigga Mario. I'm supposed to play Mario in a minute. Hey y'all. I'm good. How everybody doing? Yeah, I played the game with ball. What you got planned today, bro?
Honey,
What you got
tidy,
planned today?
gosh almighty, who the heck are they? Hey, flim, flam, bim, bam, Ole Miss.
You ain't wrong.
By golly. And
I'm about to go
welcome
get
to
me a
Mock
Twisted Tea.
Hemingway Stadium where the Rebels are ready to take the field. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As
You see that plane crashed up there?
the Michigan Wolverines taking on
I thought they were sending me to Tallahassee Airport.
the Ole Miss Rebels. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
You want to play offense?
And the
I'll give you the ball.
Wolverines will kick it away to start.
Oh shit, I got the ball. I'm fine, bro. You know I got Michigan. That's why I said that.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Why you don't go? You got the pass rushers? Man, Me personally, bro. I feel like whenever niggas going foul, I feel like they feeling like cautious, bro. So I just listen, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Here comes the offense on first down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver
I say blitz him, but don't show the blitz. Like run a blitz like you like you in regular coverage. Oh shit, hold up.
Second and 10 from their own 25.
Yeah, you gotta do shit like that
Couldn't
with him. You
connect
gotta
on
really
first
trick him,
down, though.
bro.
Back to the air.
But you gotta control
And
the
that
niggas better. But
ball
I ain't
is
gonna lie, he sent me the
hauled in
invite, bro. I gotta play
inside
the
the
nigga real quick.
35.
Oh man, Oklahoma. Hey, ball, I'm here. I'm watching something though. I'm here, but I'm watching something on my iPad.
Hello there and welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy. Home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport, and man, this place is rocking today. We have a mid-season matchup of two teams that have earned top 25 rankings, so a good test for both teams with playoff implications on the line. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 5-yard line. The coverage team makes him pay for that decision. Listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Wow, taking a shot on the very first play. And that one's picked off. What a play. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, the very first play of the game, you throw an interception. Tough way to start this game. Usually you'd like to set the tone, get your feet on the ground, and get this game going in the right direction. But instead, it's a pick.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Louisville offense is back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
That's New York.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to...
The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Makes the grab on the move. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Throws a stiff arm. Gets past the tackler into open space now. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they have had over the years.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. And now the try here for the extra point. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They're going to run it. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Second down after that previous play. It's a run to the left. Finding space at the 20. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's first and goal. Looking to score with a wide receiver handoff here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a dangerous part of the field to be reaching into your bag of tricks. For a minute, I thought it was going to set up perfectly for them. Instead, they don't get into the end zone. But they do pick up some positive yards.
Offense facing second and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Yeah, I really like the idea on third down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on third down. Sometimes that can work out, but the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
The attempt is no good. He missed it. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. The pass rush closing in. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? They'll take a deep shot. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up 4th.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here in the quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the pass ball is incomplete. They took a downfield shot in the final play of the opening quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Got him. He's sacked.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But Let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
And sack sets up an important third down. And he drops back in the gun. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And the Ducks come to the line in the hurry up. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So after missing the earlier field goal attempt, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Keeping it on the ground here. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
On the run, he'll let it go. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Finally brought down, but this is a big play. Moves the ball down to the 21.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Testing the right side here. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Buckeyes line it up with 1st and goal. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play. Defense finally brings him down.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here and maybe hold them to 3 points.
And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Third down and goal. Crucial play coming up. Sticking with the running game. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance to try to get that touchdown.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And it's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Man, you see that nigga got killed in the Bahamas? He spit on somebody? Bruh, a nigga from like Maryland, he spit on this lady from the Bahamas, like a lady. He was in the Bahamas on vacation. He spit on the lady. Come on, thank you, bro. He spit on the lady. He spit on the lady, bro. And they found the nigga dead like a couple hours later. Like, come on, bro. That's somebody's mama. You don't play a nigga mama like that.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the out route. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down, looking to throw the football. That pass is caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Past the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. Ball carrier running through tackles. Returner tackle right there. That's where we'll start the drive. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
The pass is caught. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Tough running there, breaks a tackle, picks up the first down. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Powers through. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. The Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from him. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Tate. Touchdown, Ohio State. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. It's a shotgun handoff here. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The shotgun running play call. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Wow, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Can he get there on the ground? Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
You know, even though these
You finna
guys
play him right after this, Maul?
they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. From the shotgun, Doc's back looking for an open man. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. 2nd down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they're finally able to stop him. But great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Launching one to the end zone.
The fuck?
Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. 2nd down after the incompletion. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
The QB throws his 3rd hit of the day. Not
Ball.
much on the return, but the important thing, the
Ball.
takeaway snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
They'll work the clock here with the running game. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Tailback takes the handoff again. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. They'll try to run for the 1st down. That's a strong stiff arm. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. On the run here, lets it go. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense getting set, it's 2nd down. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage. and pays for it. Touchdown, Ducks. And the defense adds 6 with an interception return.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he's got it. So they convert the 2-point conversion, get it back to a 2-score game to keep their slim hopes alive. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. And there's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. He'll go down, but that stiff arm earned him first down yardage.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And the same runner's got it again. Oh, and he fumbles. He quickly lands on it and prevents the turnover.
Wow, that's just big-time awareness by his teammate to be able to scoop up that ball like it was a ground ball. As a result, the offense retains possession.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's brought down, but that strong, stiff arm helped him to a first down.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. Now, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the running back takes the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Okay, ready?
Can they keep this drive going? Try to convert on 3rd down now.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Play action fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They pick up the first down. Tackled at the 25.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
He hands it off from the gun. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the route is on. So they'll try to add
Ball.
now with the PAT.
I told you I'm going to get that one, boy.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped.
I got the fastest linebacker in the world, bro. Like, that's too for real. I got the fastest linebacker in the world.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. And looking to throw now on first down. It's an out route. The catch made. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. The clock at 0-0. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all.
Time for that get back, Baker.
Their coaches should be
in front of your family.
Out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbst, Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Hello? What's up?
out.